Hi all, Pats45 here, and welcome to another edition of Zac Top. We're up against a Mordekaiser. We should probably leash the jungler. We're up against a Mordekaiser. Should be a fun lane. Mordekaiser, of course, is built to 1v1 situations. He ults after he ults you. He steals your stats, and then if he kills you, he keeps those stats. So he does have. There's a lot of different ways Mordekaiser has some okay team fight potential. But he definitely has a very strong 1v1, and as Zac, we're a team fighter. Yet, despite all that, hopefully here I'll show you how this build, Zac Top, we should be able to handle this Mordekaiser. I really do believe Zac Top is the way to go, and that's what this stream's about. Yeah, so we're going to be most careful about his passive. The Mordekaiser passive, which is after he lands 3 attacks or abilities, it's almost like this Sunfire cape-like ability where he deals damage to everything near him. He also gains a lot of movement speeds, and it deals quite a lot of damage. So we have to be careful of that. We also don't want him to single target Q on us. His Q deals more damage. That's his slam. Yeah, that they just did right there. It deals more damage when it only hits one target. So his kit's very much set up around fighting 1v1s. However, we'll do our normal strategy. We'll do our combo. We'll play around our aftershock early. We'll do all that, and we'll still look to win this lane. Interesting. I don't quite know what happened there. His E probably got us and made it so we didn't land our E, because our aftershock never procs, which is why we didn't come out ahead on that trade. We gotta take W. He's gonna build a lot of HP, and he's a melee champion, so W is gonna work. Is really gonna be strong against him to max W. Yeah, we're just dodging that that Q of his. It doesn't really have that long of range. It's the E. That's his bigger threat, because then he can just do his combo off of it. Yeah, and while he's on cooldown, we're gonna do a nice trade there. He really didn't have anything to retaliate against us, because he used his E and his Q. We're both on cooldown. Yeah, so we're doing fine here. That's right. He has heals too. His W is a shield, and he could also use it to heal. So we both have a lot of healing. We're just putting more points in W. That's going to help us out a lot. Yeah, really good gank opportunity for Nidalee. She's working her way topside. I might signal her help, as we are keeping this wave fairly pushed. I guess. Yeah, that's his combo. It's quite strong. Oh, we saw Vi. Vi's right up here. She's using the new paths, but we knew she was there. Let's tell Nidalee as well. Nidalee, you need to be careful. I don't know where the Mordekaiser's probably with the Vi. Oh no, there's Vi.
Killing spree.
And we got Mordekaiser to use his potion somehow. Did Nidalee land a Q, maybe, I wonder? Great job, Talon. I think we have this, but we definitely have it with the Nidalee. I think we're going to win this regardless. We had, that's the one thing I like about, Ignite. I take Ignite every game, Zac Top. My reason is Zac, if he has a weakness, it's his lack of damage, particularly before reaching 6. And Ignite just really, really helps with that. And then his E gives him so much mobility that I feel like it's not a huge problem not having TP. We're going to do Spirit Visage, and that is going to really help a lot against the Mordekaiser.
I never skip breakfast.
Yeah, don't be afraid on Zac when you're in these kind of weird gold spots like I was there to take potions. Zac is extremely strong as a team fighter late game, particularly with this Zac Top build that we go here. So yeah, if you need a couple potions just to make the early game go a little easier, by all means. Yep, we crack Aftershock and we go away. Yep, we CC'd him there, so he couldn't quite keep up with us, even though he had that movement speed bonus from his passive. And then we're just gonna heal all that up. So we might have even won that trade, even though he correctly landed his combo, because look at all our health we're at now. I don't... Or... Did he might have just got plan or something, because he's pretty much full as well. He has healing as well. Alright, we have ult, so I might look to do a trade here, particularly with Aftershock off. I was waiting to get him to miss an ability first. That was exactly what I wanted, and now I'm gonna ult. I'm gonna pop both potions. And we're both gonna heal up. I'm gonna look to all in again after my ult comes off cooldown, as I believe it's on a shorter cooldown than his. Yeah, sometimes I worry too much about spawning blobs and we'll miss CS. And here comes Talon. I'm gonna hope that he pushes out the wave. It doesn't look like he's going to, and I don't know if there's gonna be a play here for Talon and Nidalee, maybe? But let's... Flash! Great job, Talon! Great job! He did it. That was a great gank there. And you can see that Zac CC. I love Zac in the top lane. He is not... Everyone goes, oh, Zac jungler, like, he can gank so well. Yes, but he is also an amazing... laner to gank for, as you saw there with all his CC, and he's also an incredibly difficult champion for the enemy to gank, because with Slingshot he can just escape away, and with his passive all he needs to do is just get to a safe place under turret. And so I think Zac Top is really the way to go, and I know that I'm aware of just how crazy that sounds. But I really was struggling with a lot of... I tried really every top lane champion. And I just couldn't really make any work until I started doing Zac Top. I also think this is incredible for low elo as well, as Zac is pretty rarely played in low elo, and is not played at all in top lane across any elo. So I think in low elo... opponents won't even know how Zac works. Yeah, so with that E, we just did a pretty large slingshot there. We're gonna do another long slingshot, and we're gonna be in lane pretty fast. So barely missed any CS. I hope we don't miss cannon. Yep, we got cannon. So that's why you don't really need... That's why so, like, yes, TP would be useful. I don't want to say you don't need it. Like, it would be great to have. But I think I get a lot more out of the Ignite. Yes, Mordekaiser's looking to make plays elsewhere because he's seeing that if he doesn't, this game is going to be lost. And I see him coming. He just procced passive. I probably could have played that a little bit better with the Nidalee. I wasn't expecting her to get there so quickly. And she shouldn't stay, yeah. He's just on the tower. Alright, we got him to use a potion, which is good. He used Q, so let's go in. His Q has a very short cooldown, by the way. Very short cooldown. He'll push me away. Yep, and we are, he used his other potion. Yep, this is where we're now, we do Q, that makes sure that we hit our E. I'm not worried about him ulting us, because I think we win this 1v1. So we're pretty even with him. We're up a level, we're up a kill, we're up an assist, we're down CS. But we're going to be a lot more useful in the team fight game because we're honestly, I think, maybe the best team fight champion in the game. Particularly with this top lane build, so... Yeah, we came out super ahead there because we procced Aftershock before he landed anything. You want Aftershock to proc before he unloads his kit on us. That's what you're really trying to do. So he landed the kit and then I just procced Aftershock? That's not nearly as good. And is why that trade was pretty even instead of us winning it. I'm gonna look to all in.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm gonna also not let that happen. Yeah, just waste his time. I'm gonna make him come get this farm. Also not gonna let that happen. You're stuck here, buddy. You're stuck in this lane with me. E, then alt. Are you sure you want to get stuck with me in another realm, buddy? Because I kept up with you early game, and now I'm outscaling you. Yeah, just proc demolish, and now I'm gonna back. Yeah, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble because we're gonna finish Spirit and buy Bombies, and that's just a huge back for us. Do we do Bombies? Boots would be really nice too. Let's do Bombies. It's just very useful. He's gonna be.
There's plenty of me to go around.
I mean, look at the range on it. Whenever we're that, it deals damage to it deals 16 magic damage per anything in that area. That's that circle, which is very similar to his passive. But while he's doing that passive to us, we'll be returning damage to him via Bombies. Now, Bombies won't do as much as his passive, but it should still get a lot of damage off, because he's going to be trying to stay close to us. We're two champions that like to stick on the opposing champion. And Spirit, we're going to have MR against a lot of his all his abilities, and then... I can't land that. He's too far. And the healing. The healing is just going to be huge. The healing's going to make it so that he's not going to be able to kill us. I do want to try to start the combo with E if I can, only because then I'll have Aftershock for the whole thing. If I can't, then I'll Q it, and that will ensure that I can land my E. Yep, so I missed both. And he didn't try. He really should have at least... Maybe he didn't... He must have had E. He really should have tried to throw out his grab. I just missed my E and my Q. I was vulnerable there. But you can see he really doesn't want to fight. Then let's get out of here. Yeah, I flashed. He did a nice job CCing my, my E. I needed to get E off a little sooner, and that would have dealt with my flash. I unfortunately used ult, so I don't think we can fight this. Don't fight this. I don't have ult. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get out of this.
Has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, if me not having ult there was the difference between me wanting to join that fight and deciding not to join that fight. Not a great play by the mid lane. We couldn't do much to help her. And we have to be careful, actually, because he steals her stats until she respawns if he kills her in ult, and she actually just responded. I see her on the map. Alright. Shucks, I just wanted the part of it, but he went a surprising direction to me. He decided to jump into the team, which didn't work out for him, but made it so I wasn't a part of the kill. And with all of us here, we can die Malphite. Yep, you can use your Q on wards, as you just saw there, which was key and which was a big part of how we caught out. How come I didn't get the bonus gold from the Pyke ult? Pyke must have not got the kill on his ult, or else I would have bonus gold. Shucks. But yeah, one of the big reasons we got that kill is because we caught out the Malphite, and then we slowed down his CC by hitting him with one proc of Q and then hitting the wards. Zac's a champion. It might take a few games to really learn how to play this play style, as well as watching a couple of these guide videos by me. But this is just so strong, as you can see.
Put some spring in this step.
And I can't really think of another champion that has this much versatility, where you can fight tanks, carries, really all types of champions, and you could team fight, split push, because remember we have Demolish and we're gonna have Sunfire. I think this is just a very OP build. And let's kill Mordekaiser. Honestly, we don't even need Jinx. We'll well, don't let him ult you, Jinx. And Jinx got the kill. That's wonderful. Jinx is one of the best carries in the game to get fed. Oh, we need to help Pike. I didn't see this. I did not need to ignite. Oh, good job, Talon. This Talon is really doing well. And he is having a very strong map presence. Let's finish Sunfire, finish our boots upgrade. We're worried most about probably the Varus. Well, let's do Leandre's.
I'm not as squishy as I look.
Well, oh, yeah. Oh. Shucks. Good ult by the Varus. Poor Q by the Nidalee. Talon can't fight a tank. Alright, but we can. Good job, team. And let's dive this. Shucks. I tried to flash R for that kill. Couldn't quite get it. Help me, team. How am I still alive? And with Spirit, I heal so much. I'm already half health. I barely picked up any blobs. Let's dive this again. Well, let's not without the team.
I never skip breakfast.
Yeah, Varus does hurt. I might have been being greedy there, but I did feel like we could get more. We'll just heal up off this wave.
Everybody's a crack.
Watch the health bar as I pick up these blobs. Just massive healing. That's Spirit Visage. And a little bit of Revitalize. This is great. We're gonna watch how much I'm gonna do this here. Just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Well, literally no one came with me into that fight. I did do a lot. I just didn't realize the help would be that slow to arrive. Because I was 1v4ing all of them. That's exactly how Zac wants it, is them all to be grouped like that, and then you can bang 2 of them together with Q, and you can land with E, and E is an AoE, so that can damage all of them, and E deals a lot of damage. And then you can hit them together with Q, plus your W's AoE. You can, and you're all, you can really, when they're grouped like that, deal damage to all of them nicely. And of course, I put my Ignite on the Varus. I just didn't get any follow-up from the team. I forget if I signaled. I think I did. Let's help them with him. So they're all gonna rotate, team. Well, this is an interesting split. Push bot. I mean, this would be interesting to force them to choose between bot and top, but instead we're just... Alright, well, now we can win a team fight. It'd be a 4-on-5. So, team, let's help. I'm afraid to go in and not have the team help me. Yep, we dealt a lot of damage, and then we engaged, we caught them out, and then we flashed and got out of there. We do a passive in 7 seconds, but it was not up, so we just needed to unload our stuff and flash and get out. No, we're too low. I actually like this siege, but they're gonna be back up now. Do this. I like Farsight Alteration Trinket on Zac, blue trinket. Because his E is so far, has so much range, he can get places so quickly. It's useful to be able to get ward in those areas before E-ing in, to get vision. We could maybe look to 2v1 them, actually. We just have to kill Varus. Team! Yeah, we weren't able to proc Aftershock because they CC'd us through it. But they focused so much on us that we were able to win that 3 kills to 5. They really, really spent a lot of energy dealing with us there. Because remember, we had passive, so after they spent all that just to kill us, they still... It took 2 of them staying on us, and Malphite and Mordekaiser, both of them weren't even to kill us in practice. So then we came up, and we actually would have been really tanky and might have even survived that whole fight if we could have procced Aftershock. We couldn't. We missed Q, which was just purely a poor play by me. And then we tried to E, but I think the Mordekaiser canceled it with his E.
Well, thanks.
But still, that was still very good. It was getting 3 Cloud Drakes. So now our ultimate's on a less than 50 second cooldown, and we only have 29 CDR. Which actually I guess is pretty good. CDR is super useful on Zac. Yeah, we can't really... Well... I just need to get to my blobs. I count as 2 champions, if you didn't realize. We weren't outnumbered there because I count as 2 champions because I deal that much damage, particularly now with Leandre's, and I am that tanky. And again, we almost survived that if we could have just gotten to our blobs. They heal us for so much. But once again, we were outnumbered there, yet we just dominated that fight, and that might be game. Oh, definitely don't back.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed.
Yeah, I think that is game. Well, GGWP. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. And yeah, see you next time.